Let's go. We got some things to discuss. The Marathon Burger, once again, right back at you. Really didn't rap, no cap, giving you the hard hitting facts. Tap on in for today's show, man. I appreciate you all. I really do. Indeed. I appreciate you all. Oh, man. I'm going to do it as our term. There's been so many things on the menu, but I'll do it. I do it, my brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot, my brother. You've been rocking with me for years on this platform. So much love to you, my brother. Shout out to Scoop in the building, man. While you're over here, smash that like button. Show the host and the show some major respect. What you got on my 40, homie? Black Bear 401. What you got on my 40, homie? Hey, man, I appreciate the feedback, man. Shout out to you. Uh-huh. Right about this time, we are on the grind. Make sure that you give me mine. You know? Now, for those of you, I'm pretty sure everybody knows, unless you've been living under a rock, you didn't heard about the Marathon Burger shooting in Long Beach, California. Wack 100 had a whole lot of things to say. Wack 100 went in on Blacc Sam. Said a whole lot of things about Blacc Sam, and we're going to get into that. Now, do you guys remember the Marathon Burger opening, the first one that opened in Hollywood, Melrose? Wack 100, Blacc Sam pressed Rockstar 2800. Told him that he wasn't welcome at Marathon Burgers. Why? Because he's not standing up for Nipsey. He's hanging around Wack 100. Wack 100 talking greasy about Nipsey. Blacc Sam said he ain't gonna stand for it. So he told Rockstar, you must get up out of here. You ain't welcome, homie. Now, some people say that, hey, homie, that's selective politicking. Why do they say that? P. Nice from Long Beach is also cool with Wack 100. Blacc Sam didn't have a problem with P. Nice. And P. Nice hangs around Wack 100. Some people say, hey, man, that's selective politicking. If Rockstar is all bad for being cool with Wack 100, so is P. Nice from Long Beach. You know? Let's be honest, man. You got a lot of people who don't want to keep it trill. These things are obvious, but I gotta agree. But then again, I don't know. So I don't want to give my opinion on it too quick. But hey, man, it sounds right, though. It sounds right. You don't have to be there. Well, what's your name? Demeter. Nice to meet you, Demeter. Let me tell you something. Let's get into the Marathon Burger real quick. Soon as we get into the 5-minute mark, we gonna dive right in the conversation. Now, you already know what happens when gangbangers meet up at the same place at the same time. Something's gonna happen. Most of the time, you can associate it with violence. Hit the like button, man. Tap on in. Hopefully, you are ready for the show. Yeah. The Marathon Burger. Was you at the Marathon Burger? Oh no.
Give us a sneak peek. Legacy of Nipsey Hussle and his family's Marathon brand is coming to the heart here of downtown Long Beach. Marathon Burger, built on the vision of community empowerment, ownership, and economic opportunity.
Yeah, Demeter, come back to the channel, Demeter. I seen you at the Taste of Soul. You was at the Taste of Soul, Los Angeles. Tap on in, and it's good that you found this content because King Supreme delivers a straight-laced game. Hey, I'm from the west side of Los Angeles. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to gang politics and what goes on in Los Angeles. I've been a part of it. I've experienced it. So I know what I'm talking about. You know, tap on in. Let's get back to it. How about it?
Will be open soon. NBC4's McCullough Medina is there now. Mac, give us a sneak peek.
Well, take a look at this. This is the new digs right in the middle of Pine Avenue. You can look behind me. Marathon Burger, they're still working well into the night here to make sure everything is ready for the grand opening this weekend. Marathon Burger was developed by Nipsey Hussle's brother and is backed by Long Beach and Snoop Dogg and his family, all working to keep Nipsey's vision alive and reinvest in their community.
So it's almost done.
Samuel Ashkedon, Nipsey Hussle's older brother, looks over the final touches of the newest Marathon Burger. It's a business rooted in the vision of his late brother.
Hard work, determination, nothing's going to come easy, day by day. You know, everybody is on a marathon in their own life.
Marathon is the brand South LA native Nipsey Hussle built around his music and fashion. After his death in 2019, Samuel continued that mission with food, gourmet smash burgers. This is the 4th Marathon Burger in LA County. And tributes to Nipsey are everywhere inside, reminders of his legacy of ownership and investment into communities you come from.
That was Hussle's mission, to make sure that people know and don't lose sight of, hey, I came from here. You know, I'm a native. I grew up in the same circumstances. I went to these same schools, caught these same buses, and dealt with these same problems. And I was able to be successful.
Now, as it arrives in Long Beach, Samuel teamed up with native son Snoop Dogg and his son, joining as investors.
Snoop and his son Cordell, and introduced us to the mayor, and just made it very easy for us to come into space and bring Marathon Burger to Long Beach.
When they open their doors officially on Sunday, Samuel hopes people will see the sign and think about the marathon mindset. Success isn't about speed, it's about endurance, strategy, and faith in your long-term vision.
So I do hope that when they taste the food, you know, it's a double up. They like, hold on, man, this actually is better than any other burger around.
Better than any other burger around. Now, we'll have to wait till Sunday to get a taste of that. It's going to be a star-studded event. Snoop Dogg expected to be here. Who else knows might be here? They do say expect some bigger stars as they cut the ribbon.
You from Inglewood, California. Yeah, shout out to Inglewood. You right down the street. Inglewood is on the west side. Yeah, Inglewood is the west side. You know, shout out to all my LA people.
Open the doors officially this Sunday. We're live in Long Beach. I'm McCullough Medina, NBC4 News.
All right, Mac, thank you. And tomorrow, LA city leaders will rename the intersection of Crenshaw Boulevard and Slauson Avenue Nipsey Hussle Square. City leaders say this tribute just recognizes his influence on music and work in the Crenshaw community.
Now, I'm going to show y'all what happened at the Nipsey Hussle Square, right? The rolling 60s. This happened at the Nipsey Hussle Square, man. And right where Nip, same place where Nip was unalived at, man. You know? Sit up there and like the show. Check it out. Check it out. Now going down. Now, I said it before, me being from LA, I got to be real. Gang members ruined Black businesses and Black communities in Los Angeles. Do you know so many people in LA left Los Angeles because of the gang violence? That alone decreased the Black population in large numbers. You go to a business, you got gangbangers, they're going to harass you, they're going to bang on you, they're going to ask you where you from. A lot of people don't want to go up there. That alone hurts Black businesses and Black establishments. Hopefully you guys recognize that. But then again, maybe you will never recognize it because you do the same thing. What you see going on in Los Angeles is a movie that's been on replay over 50 times. I don't know why these youngsters think that they're doing something new. This ain't nothing but a damn rerun. You die, you go to jail, you gangbang, you go to prison, you come out with nothing. The only difference is you can tell war stories on YouTube to make money. You can't go to the block to sell dope no more. That ain't gonna work. Now, this right here took place at the Nipsey Hussle celebration. They named the street after Nip. The 60 Crips came up there. It was a whole lot of issues, arguing back and forth. Let's go.
Oh shit. Going down, going down. Come on, man. Come on, cuz.
What are you doing?
Man, go get your son, man. Go get your son. Close the gate.
Hold up. Radio.
See, you can't bring ninjas together to do nothing. They're ignorant. They're dumb. Now, this happened at the Nipsey Hussle Square, the same parking lot where Nip was unalive. This is Blacc Sam right here. There's a bunch of people arguing and fussing, arguing about stuff that really don't matter. They just named this. They just named this particular place after Nip, Nipsey Hussle Square. I believe that's what they called it. But you got gang members arguing and fussing about absolutely nothing. What a bunch of parasites. The least you can do is come in peace for the Nipsey Hussle celebration.
Come on.
Hold on. Stop talking. Listen, stop talking. See, this our shit. We gonna run a protocol. We ain't stupid. So who got questions? So can you do the thing? So we gonna do a thing right here. Tank.
Hey, give him head up. Give it a head up, hey.
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
You good, Pops?
We'll figure it out. Right here. That's how we would have did it. Like that. Like we would have did it. Right here. Gotta get this.
Where you go, son?
What's going on? So get to it. All that stuff, wobble up. Yeah.
Stuff all this right here.
Really, nigga, we shut like the high park. That's next. That's next.
But right here, that should be shut down. Let y'all niggas
Nigga disrespect the house, nigga gotta get it at the house. Then, whatever else happens, it's much respected. And I don't need nothing else to happen. I wanna have it right here. And then we get to the bottom of it. So I supposed to happen.
Shit, some other shit. This is what we here for.
Exactly.
This is what we here for, bro. Blacc Sam. What Blacc Sam, man? This is what we here for, cuz. We here for this. We not here for none of that other bullshit. If niggas got bullshit they want to take, niggas know how to deal with it. This is what we here for. This is what we here for. Neighborhood grip. Nigga, this is what we here for, nigga. My homeboy, nigga. Neighborhood Nip Hustle, nigga. We not here for no bullshit. This is what we here for, bro. Nigga, we here for this right here, nigga. That's what they want.
They want to
See, there go Blacc Sam right there. Blacc Sam trying to calm the situation down, but you know.
Pop, we know what's happening. Pop, pop, go back inside. We gonna handle it. Come on, Pop.
Come back inside. That's 6-0 business. I'm behind the fence.
What? See, you the same nigga that's getting cracked?
Hey, fella. What's on, man? Get it up. Close that gate. They ain't no homie. They just close that gate.
Close that gate.
Yeah, close that motherfucking gate.
Close that gate. Close that gate. Close that gate.
Yeah, that's what it was, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Man, I just want to say appreciate the honor of being able to rename this Nipsey Hussle Square. It means a lot to us, to the family.
cannot hear you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh my God.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh my gosh.
you hear these people out there, man.
Preach all. It's more than hearing me, just to understand that me being in front of here, you know I'm appreciative. So even if you don't hear it, it's me showing appreciation to y'all for coming out. Appreciate to the councilman and everybody in the city that made this happen. Means a lot.
Sorry, Sam.
We love y'all. You got this. It's okay.
Steffi, what's up? What up with you, Steffi? Go Gadget, everybody in the building. Gail at night. Shout out to everybody.
I think everybody that know Hustle know that Hustle loved the area, and Crenshaw and Slauson meant everything to bro. I think he met his child's mother here, sold his first mixtapes here. We used to walk from 60th Street, Crenshaw and Slauson as kids, catch the bus right here. I think this shell used to be owned by a black man, and I think the first time we realized that, we were excited when we was little kids. We used to buy 25-cent hot Cheetos, and he used to laugh at us. We didn't have no books and backpacks. Me and my brother, we used to clear the whole shelf off, spend like $20, $40 on chips, and he put us to the side like, man, what are y'all doing? And we used to laugh and joke, and he took a liking to us, to Hustle in particular. Hustle used to tell him, man, we doubling up. And you know, every day we used to come and do that. So this corner had a lot of memories. Hustle sold his mixtapes out of the parking lot. Yep. And he used to get kicked out of that lot. And eventually we opened a business there and met the owner of that property, and the owner loved us and loved Hustle and Fats. And I say all that to say, none of that could have been done without the community and without everybody here. I think mixtapes, t-shirts, just the support. And little by little, that lot turned into something huge. And even the owner, he was Korean. He came, he like, man, you guys are changing the parking lot. And eventually, you know, we opened up more stores, and the Marathon store. And there was an issue with, you know, the police putting, I think, what was it called? City nuisance. They were trying to kick us out of this lot. And the owner called us over and told us, like, hey, man, they putting pressure on me to kick you guys out of this lot. Me and my wife don't feel comfortable. We had to let you guys know. You guys been trying to buy this lot from us, and we never wanted to sell it to you. But instead of kicking you guys out the lot and lose the property with the pressure of the police, man, I think it's time we'll sell it to the family, because we just don't feel comfortable by kicking you guys out. And
I always say God works in mysterious ways. We would have never had an opportunity to buy the lot without that happening. And I remember Marquise coming and
we're gonna get back to the Black Sam speech, man. Now, let's get into as they would like to say, the meat and potatoes of things, right? Let's get to it. Hit the like button. You already know it's fluid, it flows to King. Let's see what
was free, because if he was Wack 100 calls out Blacc Sam for the Marathon Burger shooting incident that left one.
Now Wack 100 is gonna call out Blacc Sam for the whole marathon thing. Let's see what Wack had to say. Let's see what Flacco had to say.
One person dead and multiple people injured. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I want to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money predicting current events. I put money on what the weather is going to be every day on Kalshi. I check the weather app when I wake up. And really all I do is I look at what the highest temperature is going to be for the day. Then I go on Kalshi and place a prediction on what I think the highest temperature is going to be for the day. I'll say probably 7 out of 10 times my weather prediction hits. Sometimes it doesn't hit. But if you want to get paid by predicting, the first incident he will point to, initially, you could do so on Kalshi description and download on your first. Sam, for what he says, Blacc Sam is bringing unnecessary negative attention to the Marathon Burger grand openings. The first incident he will point to is this incident with Rockstar 2800, where Blacc Sam is going off on Rockstar 2800, who came to get a burger from Marathon Burger because Rockstar apparently had conversations with Wack 100 on Clubhouse, and Blacc Sam felt like, you know, Rockstar, being a friend of Nipsey Hussle, shouldn't be talking to Wack 100. Wack will point out that Blacc Sam thought it was so crucial and so important to call out Rockstar 2800 in the moment and bring that much attention and chaos to the grand opening because he spoke to Wack. But then at the last premiere, Blacc Sam was kicking it with people who Wack says he speaks to, he has done interviews with, he has done podcasts with. So what's the difference, right? Wack would call Blacc Sam a hypocrite for that.
So for the very same thing, he escorted Crackstar across the street on, but talking to me. P Nice talks to me. He just did a podcast. And you gave him the first burger from the Marathon Long Beach store, and you did an interview with him. Hey, great, because I don't think there's nothing wrong with people that talk to me personally. I ain't said nothing wrong. Point out where I didn't say a lie. R&B got me on the water diet, is what it is. Okay, we move forward. If you wouldn't have never approached him and marked him out and escorted him across the street like the buster he is, then that bad publicity wouldn't have never been on the spot.
When he's right, he's right. This is picking and choosing. So Wack is referring to how he did a podcast with P Nice recently, but Blacc Sam didn't trip on P Nice, but Blacc Sam tripped on Rockstar for doing a podcast with Wack. I mean, it's picking and choosing, right? It's 100% picking and choosing. He's not wrong. Wack would go off and blame Blacc Sam for a lot of the negative things that's been happening at the Marathon Burger. And here's what Wack 100 had to say. He didn't hold back. He called Blacc Sam out directly.
That was your decision, Blacc Sam. You intelligent as a businessman, but you making dumb decisions. You getting to the finish line and then you pissing on the product. Why? And then I'm tripping. Every time the camera on and Blacc Sam is standing by the people from the mayor office or the people from the radio station or the other prominent people, you see all the ninjas trying to get in there. Yeah, look, they're security. But if you look at the thumbnail on this segment here, Blacc Sam is kneeling behind a car while shots being fired, and ain't none of the ninjas around. Ain't nobody like, Dad, hold on. Cover Sam. I hear somebody saying, where P Nice? P Nice didn't bit back around the corner on y'all. Nigga, he was finna come out and play his part like, hey, homie, let me hop, bop, bop, bop. Oh, shit, they serious. Nigga, ain't no burger worth that. I'm out of here. And P. Nice, I'm glad you did. Nephew, I don't want to see you shot trying to play a role or, because a nigga gave you a free burger. Nigga, screw all that. Get up out of there. Nigga been surviving off In-N-Out and these other burgers. If that's what it is and you just ain't got to go back, cool. Or you could just Uber Eats it, you know what I'm saying? Decision making. This is all decision making. At what point in time are you gonna let the dumb stuff go, bro?
There's a few ways to look at this. Some people will say Blacc Sam did nothing wrong. He was escorting the 80s off the premises to prevent the issues with their enemies. But some
Now, hit the like button.
people might say, Blacc Sam, you are the trophy. You're, the multi-millionaire. You're the CEO. You have Snoop Dogg there for you, Stevie Wonder there for you. You don't escort anybody off anything. You hire security and have security do it, right? You hire security for the event and you have security do what they do. If somebody is being a disruptance, you hire them and have the security deal with it. You don't deal with it personally. You don't gather up or rally a troop of guys and then offer to escort rowdy gangbangers who are actively in a hostile incident off the premises to safety. You don't do it, right? You stay out the way. So I think that's a fair comparison, but I also think if somebody wanted to say, hey, Blacc Sam was just trying to keep the peace, that's also fair as well. Now, Wack 100 will call out Blacc Sam for what he said during the P. Nice interview, which he would also say it doesn't fall in line with the message and the brand that Blacc Sam is trying to portray. Blacc Sam is trying to portray this, we done elevated, right? We're trying to be moguls now. But during the interview with P. Nice, Blacc Sam says he wishes, that Nipsey Hussle killer Eric Holder was free. Because if he was free, he personally will go ahead and get him, and Eric Holder wouldn't be alive for too much longer.
I'm gonna ask you one more question about that situation. Without saying too much, just say yes, just in or out.
Right.
The who did it to your brother, would you rather him went to jail or stayed on the streets?
I think you know that, bro. You know that answer, man.
Yeah.
Definitely, you asked it, so it's like I have to answer that question because I hope.
All you gotta do is say streets. That's it.
I
you ain't gotta go into detail.
I'm gonna go into detail just because I would hope people know the answer to that.
Yeah.
Like if like me, I'm 1000% wish the man was still out here.
Right.
Because the niggas have been X'd out. Yeah. But whether niggas go solo.
Right.
Broad day and go sit down and do all day. That'd have been the best time I could do in my life. I'm waking up every day. People ask me, would you have changed the decision? No.
I don't know why they think Eric Holder ain't got a family, homie. Everybody got a family, homie. Uncles and brothers and relatives, homies. Nigga, rolling 60s is divided. Nigga, it's some 6-0s over there still with shitty. It's a fact. It's some 6-0s over there that didn't really care about Nip and vice versa. So when you sit here and say, yeah, I wish he was out because you know what time it is. Bro, why would you say such a thing at such a grand event? You know what I would have had done to him. Are you okay? Even if that is real and the truth, why are you insinuating these things at such a grand event? So now we know Eric Holder is in the joint somewhere. So what makes you think one of his family members or homeboys ain't saying, you know what? This fool Blacc Sam got a bag. He might just try to drop it on the homie behind the walls by saying that. And because you got this event where you just let all the niggas just show up. All the ninjas showed up, everybody just side by side and it's cool. Makes you think a motherfucker nigga just turn your TV off on the strength of his homeboy, of his family member, because you talking about what you want to do to him. You know what I'm saying? What makes you think a nigga won't sneak up like this and be like, what's up? Wah! Ha ha!
Again, when he's right, he's right. On the first basis, you don't even want to bring that energy to the Marathon Burger. If you got that energy, you keep that energy.
Hard. Anybody can get in front of that camera with them glasses. Yep. But we starting to see the more you on camera, who you really are. This is why we never really heard about you when Nip Hussle was alive, because he was the brains. Because it looked to me like, nigga, you build and destroying. That's what it looked like. You are building and destroying. You talking about what you want to do to Eric Holder, you got all this stuff going on, and then the shots could have been a diversion. You get what I'm saying? It could have been a diversion to draw people that way, but the whole time it's two on you. I mean, you better wake up. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to 600 this morning. We was talking about how when the situation happened at the parking lot, you know, when your pops came out with the bat and 600 of them took the bat from your pops and did what they did, and then you came out busted in the air. I mean, nigga didn't put his hands on your brother, nigga. God didn't do it. It wasn't the Hawks, it wasn't the birds, it wasn't the clouds. Nigga, so I don't know what you saying. You said even if I would go do, I would have went and did it, crashed out and woke up every day happy about it, but shit. Big you, 6'3", 6'4", 300. Bam, boom, boom, bop. Nip had him stretched out. You seen it, we all know. And you came out and shot in the air. You ain't do that. So I'm just saying, bro, maybe you should just, you know, life has went on, you know, there's other things you got going on, and I really think you should stop ninjifying these events. This is a fact.
But I believe Blacc said when Blacc Sam says he would crash out if Eric Holder was free. Like, I 100% believe that. Like, I don't feel like Blacc Sam is just talking. I think Blacc Sam would 100% crash out on Eric Holder if Eric Holder was free. I do believe that with all my might. Now, what happened with Big U, Blacc Sam, and Nipsey, I don't know. I wasn't there. Wack will know more about that than me. But y'all let me know in the comment section, do you guys have a problem with the crowd that Blacc Sam is allowing to come around at the Marathon Burger? These are grand openings. And grand openings is open to the public. So it's kind of hard to control the crowd, right? Like, it's kind of hard to pick and choose, hey, I want to have, I don't know, like a suburban crowd here opposed to a hood crowd. It's hard to really dictate that. However, I guess the people you allow in your inner circle, you could probably control. You know, like, let me know in the comment section, man. Now, if I was Blacc Sam, I would probably not allow certain gang affiliations to come, especially gang affiliations that have caused a lot of trauma and troubles to my family. I'm not allowing them to come.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't control grand openings like that. That's a fact. So,
Shaq's on the side in the building. I saw P. Nice do an interview with Blacc Sam. Great interview. He got the first burger, Marathon Long Beach. And let me tell you what was so unique about this interview. Because all this shit gonna tie in, right? P. Nice just came off one of the biggest interviews of his site, compliments of Wack 100, 600, Wack 100, right? Boom, we put that together, and we did that for bro. So I look up a week later, and P. Nice is sitting down a one-on-one with Blacc Sam. Go P. Nice. Now, Wack, what the hell did this got to do with anything? Let me tell you what this got to do with something. No, BG is not arrested. From what my sources tell me, you know who I talked to. He told me he spoke with him, he's good. Just respond to the chat. This what this got to do with it. Blacc Sam's decision making. All of this shit ties in. Y'all remember the grand opening on in Hollywood, on Melrose, Sunset, wherever it's at. Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember the buster from West Boulevard who lived in Arizona for 30 years. The one who did the police activity and had his wife filming him, right? While the dude was checking him, Blacc Sam. Watch this. Blacc Sam tell Crack Star from West Boulevard, you can't be here. You can't be here. Crack Star like, what, cuz? What you mean, cuz? I got a whole marathon outfit on. My nigga, I come to support. Nah, you fuck with them niggas. So automatically, they want to put it on because he talked to Wack. Y'all follow me now. So Crack Star, AKA Rockstar from West Boulevard, Arizona West Boulevard, he let this man escort him across the street. He let him get in his face and spit all in his face. His wife right here. The wife is on the side. She filming. What he don't realize is she getting turned on by how Blacc Sam is checking her man because that's what she really want. Another conversation. Cause ain't no woman I know, ain't no sister I know. Y'all sisters, y'all brothers out there know, nigga, we gotta stop. All women would have clobbered that nigga with a purse or pulled her thing out or whatever. They would have said something. She's sitting there. Check.
That's exactly what she was doing. Rockstar White was filming a whole thing while Blacc Sam checked him and told him he can't be at the Marathon Burger. It's time for him to bounce.
My man, go Blacc Sam, go. This her game, right? And we watching the play. So he gets escorted across the street like a straight busted nigga neighborhood 7 minutes from the location. He don't double back with the homies. He don't do nothing. Now, you know, like I told you, that would have been the wrong person on some real shit. Marathon would have been shut down. You would have pushed up on the wrong person who felt like, okay, it's a bunch of y'all, and you don't push me across the street when niggas escort me like that and let him get away. Anybody from right there, right? Shout out for Marcus Ogan, 4177, Super Chat Love, right? Marathon Burger would have been shut down. Wouldn't have been no more, wouldn't have been none of that. And again, I think Blacc Sam was dead wrong. I think he was being a hypocrite, right? Why? Because you, from what Crack Star say, you said you escorted. He wasn't welcome because he was talking to Wack. Now, I still don't know what your problem.
Now, I agree with Wack 100 on that. He said, if Blacc Sam is going to be mad at Rockstar for hanging around Wack 100, well, how come Blacc Sam ain't mad at P Nice? Because P Nice hangs around Wack 100. Blacc Sam just had P Nice at the grand opening in Long Beach. So if you're going to be mad at Rockstar for hanging with Wack 100, then you got to be mad at P Nice for hanging around Wack 100. That's selective politicking. I have to agree with that. Now, some people might say, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, Rockstar let Wack say this and this and that. He didn't say, he wasn't talking like that. You know what I'm saying? When P Nice was around, Wack wasn't talking crazy about, listen, homie, I know the excuses that people like to make, but I got to be honest, and I got love for Blacc Sam. I like Blacc Sam. I like what Blacc Sam is doing. But if Blacc Sam is going to get mad at Rockstar for hanging around Wack 100 to the point to where Rockstar ain't welcome at Marathon Burger, then why was P Nice welcome at Marathon Burger when P Nice himself hangs around Wack 100?
Problem is with Wack. I have no idea. I ain't never met you, talked to you. I ain't got nothing against you. I salute you on the work you're doing, but you're making a bunch of dumbass, bozo-ass decisions. And I think Lord London need to take over right now before you burn everything down. But we're going to get to that. You escort Rockstar across the street for allegedly, because he having conversation with Wack on Clubhouse. And I've seen Rockstar in person. He pulled up to the studio twice. First time, you know, the homies from Blast Fools was there, him and the homie KK, so I fuck with KK. Then he doubled back the next day and had a whole lot of other crazy shit to say about his homies, and he was broke and I had to feed him and all kind of shit. Cool. All right. Crack Star stands on the thing that, yeah, Wack, it was Wack fault because I was dealing with Wack. Ain't nobody told you to deal with me, nigga. I don't need you, nigga. I don't need you for nothing, about nothing, for nothing. You come to Wack begging talking about fuck the Crips and they don't want me to fuck with you, but I want to be on your team. I'm looking at you saying, nigga, you can't tell me fuck the Crips and you a Crip. If you telling me, a Damu, fuck the Crips behind their back, I know what you gonna do with me. I'm negative. Let me shoot you to the left, line you up, make you content, pack you up, and then get you on up out of here. See, a lot of y'all say, man, that nigga Wack do everybody the same. No, I do you clowns who think for some reason you got to jump on me, who think for some reason whatever you plot and plan is gonna be executed. I always bozo you clowns. You supposed to. Nigga, I'm a Valley nigga, 818. We got great schools down there. Don't you ever think for 1 second that you got the ups because he don't know what time it is. Bozo, I've been down the street, round the corner, up the block, down the hill, and back round the corner before you woke up in the morning. So I know you coming. But let's stick to the script. Blacc Sam made a bad decision that day as a business owner. You see one individual, you got all these people out here, you got radio stations, you got the mayor, people from the mayor's office, you got all these people, and you got the LAPD. You got the LAPD. And you got the other store owners. And here you go on the day of the Marathon Burger opening in Hollywood. Instead of you seeing the dude like, man, okay, I see this nigga, I'm gonna holler at this nigga later on, I'm gonna let the festivities happen. Oh, bust ass nigga, I got this against him, whatever you got against him. He with his broad, nigga ain't. Look at him, he over there smiling and waving, nigga, like he been on the yellow bus. Hey, Sam. Right? I deal with this. No, what you chose to do, I hate to say it, y'all don't kill me. You chose to do the same thing that your brother did to Shitty. Instead of letting Shitty go in there and spend money and buy some shirts, he chose to approach him with some disrespect, and Shitty didn't tolerate the disrespect. Rockstar ain't got no Shitty in him. He's a buster. He went for it, and then one thing led to another. Now let's phase on to the next thing. P Nice does a podcast with Wack. Does numbers. Everybody talking about it. He labels it P Wack 100 checked by the Crips.
No. Blacc Sam kicked Rockstar out of the grand opening. Keep in mind, this was the first location on Melrose. Rockstar pulls up the Marathon Burger, the grand opening. Blacc Sam said, you can't be up here because you was hanging around Wack 100, and Wack 100 been talking greasy about Nipsey. So since you want to hang around Wack 100 while he's talking greasy about Nipsey, you're not welcome at the Marathon Burger. Now, this is the play. Check gang. P Nice also hangs around Wack 100, but P Nice was welcome at the Long Beach Marathon grand opening. So Wack 100 is saying, if it's a problem for Rockstar to hang around Wack 100, Blacc Sam, how come you don't have a problem with P Nice for hanging around with Wack 100, Blacc Sam? Words of Wack 100. So it's cool for P Nice to hang around Wack, and Blacc Sam ain't got a problem with it. But Rockstar hangs around Wack 100, it's a major problem. Rockstar ain't welcome to the grand opening for the Marathon Burger. I think that's pretty fair.
Crip business. Great clickbait title. You go watch the shit, Wack controlling the narrative. Wack is 600, the exposers, we running the narrative up. I got my boy Bow Wow over here from Gray Street Watch. He over here quiet as a church house mouse because everything he thought it was representing, I'm putting the real paperwork in front of him, letting him know it ain't good to represent. Right. P Nice just interviewed Wack 100. P Nice and told you he been knowing Wack 100 15, 20 years. So why did Blacc Sam sit down with him? This ain't nothing. This is fresh. I was at P Nice like 2 weeks ago. 2-3 weeks ago. It's viral. So Crackstar, know this. They just know you's a buster. This is why they handled you the way they handled you. Check this out. Bang.
Well, Steffi, he didn't have to say, let me say this, Steffi, and shout out to you, Steffi. Wack 100 was the main one talking crazy about Nipsey. So Blacc Sam didn't have to say Wack 100's name. Rockstar was known for hanging around Wack 100 on Clubhouse. And Wack 100 was talking greasy about Nipsey. So when you from LA, you know what it is. Blacc Sam felt like, what you doing hanging around Wack 100 if you're going to say Nipsey Hussle's your bro? Wack 100 was talking greasy about Nipsey, and Rockstar was still hanging around Wack 100. So when Rockstar shows up to the Marathon Burger, Blacc Sam like, lie, it's a no-go. You just hanging around Wack 100. He didn't have to call Wack's name out, but that's exactly what he was talking about. Nah, you was just hanging around Wack 100. Wack was talking greasy about Nipsey. You ain't welcome at the Marathon Burger. Well, just 2 weeks ago, P Nice was hanging around Wack 100, but P Nice was still welcome at the Marathon Burger opening in Long Beach. So Wack 100 is calling out hypocrisy. What Wack 100 is saying, if you're going to be mad at Rockstar for hanging with Wack, surely you got to be mad at P Nice for hanging around Wack. I mean, I'm just saying.
That goddamn thumbs up and whatever this thing they got going on, this hype button. I keep hearing about some hype. Bang that hype button. Subscribe. Show the channel some love. I might keep coming back. I might not. All depending on how this goes. Super chats is up. I appreciate y'all for the super chat.
I don't know why you guys are playing crazy. Wack 100 said Nipsey wasn't a legend. He got a gay sex tape out about Nipsey. I mean, Wack was talking greasy about Nipsey. He said he got a sex tape with Nipsey and some dude running a train on some female. Allegedly, there was some rainbow activities. I mean, Wack was talking greasy about Nipsey. Wack 100 was the only one talking greasy about Nip like that. The main one. So when Blacc Sam said, no, you was hanging around those cats talking greasy about Nipsey, Wack 100 was the main culprit.
Keep this going. So for the very same thing, he escorted Crackstar across the street on, but talking to me. P Nice talks to me. He just did a podcast. And you gave him the first burger from the Marathon Long Beach store, and you did an interview with him. Hey, great, because I don't think there's nothing wrong with people that talk.
See, at that point, it's not about what's being said. Like if you my homeboy, right, and you hanging with somebody that was talking greasy about my brother that's deceased, I'm going to feel a certain type of way about that. Now, you could say this. See, I know people was going to get technical. Well, Wack 100 wasn't saying all that in front of P Nice. Yeah, but P Nice still rock with him. So let me ask you something. If you had a homeboy and you knew your homeboy was hanging around with somebody that was talking greasy about your deceased brother, would you feel a certain way about it? Simple question. I'm looking for feedback. If your brother was deceased and you had a homeboy hanging around a guy that was talking crazy about your deceased brother, how would you feel about that?
Talk to me personally. I ain't said nothing wrong. Point out where I didn't say a lie. R&B got me on the water diet is what it is. Okay, we move forward. P Nice, I got to clown. I'm looking at the clip today. Is the Marathon Long Beach. I seen Snoop and his first lady show up, and I was reading Snoop's demeanor. I said, oh, Snoop done made an investment. He only here because he feel he gotta be, but he really don't want to be here. Snoop done been around a while. He's seeing the vibe, and he probably wondering, what is all these doing out here? This ain't what I do. But Snoop made his presence, came in, took some pictures, tried a burger, shook a couple hands, and got up out of there. As dogs supposed to do. P Nice, I know you see that video. I know, P Nice, you probably told old Blacc Sam, don't worry about it, cuz. This is my city. It's my city, cuz, nigga, with everything gonna be straight. You show me love, we got you. I know you did that, right? Nothing wrong with it, you know, you played your hand. But today, P Nice, this is real shit. I seen somebody say, yo, they getting into it. I said, you come out, nigga. What? You bit the corner. Pow, pow, pow. Shots fired. You did a bout face and came back round that corner. Yo, this shit ain't funny. This shit is not funny, but it is. See, you getting bigger and bigger with the marathon situation. First, you open up the one in Hollywood. That in itself is a great achievement. And then Blacc Sam, you make a bad decision that day because you chose to put some light of negativity and drown out the positive shit. And since then, everybody know it, the police been jacking everybody go to that Hollywood location. Nigga, you walk in there, you come out, nigga, by the time you can get to your burger, they done had you on the ground, sitting on the corner, running your name, going through your pockets, trying to find out where your car at, your burger cold, your fries are stale, and your milkshake didn't melt it. Why? Because you chose, and Rockstar did some busted shit with his little old wife, little pigeon over there, right, little bird brain, you know, and recorded. But if you wouldn't have never approached him and marked him out and escorted him across the street like the buster he is, then that bad publicity wouldn't have never been on the spot. Now, Venice, it looked like you did Venice right. But niggas know not to be going too much down there, the police is everything, all that. So now you go to Long Beach. Hey, listen, bro, I was a kid and my mama used to say this crazy, crazy saying. She would say, ninjas and flies, I do despise. The more I'm around ninjas, the more.
Hit the like button. You guys are watching, but you ain't blessing the like button.
More I like flies. And y'all know I'm substituting ninja for the other word. We in the YouTube streets and they be monitoring, so you know how I go. And I was like, man, what mom talking about? That's crazy. You mean you like flies over the people? Okay, well, you see what ninjas would do. At some point, bro, you gotta do the math. You have to stop doing the things that your brother did and he sacrificed his life for, and he showed you what not to do. You get what I'm saying? He surrounded himself with ninjas to where you may not see it coming. You've done a great job at watering the seeds that Nipsey Hussle planted. Great fertilizer. But then you emotionally fucking it up. 2 out of 3, bad publicity. Long Beach.
So what he's saying is it was a bad look for Blacc Sam to confront Rockstar at the first Marathon Burger opening, the first one on Melrose in Hollywood. Make sure that you guys bless the like button. Get those likes up. Act like your fingers work.
He's gonna shut down first. That's for sure. I hope it don't. I hope you put some metal detectors. I hope you hire some off-duty police. And I hope you let everybody know, if you come over here to Marathon Burger in Long Beach, we are running a safe establishment that's monitored by the law. Straight up, it's business, bro. You know, if you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for Nip Hustle kids. At some point, you got to make up for your foolery on the BS decision-making you be doing, bro. This is a fact. Hollywood niggas is saying, look, bro, ever since he didn't marked out Rockstar and escorted him across the street with a mob full of ninjas, wow, right? The police is jacking everything and everybody going into and coming out of that spot, bro. That was your decision, Blacc Sam. You intelligent as a businessman, but you making dumb decisions. You get to the finish line and then you pissing on the product. Why? And then I'm tripping. Every time the camera on and Blacc Sam is standing by the people from the mayor office or the people from the radio station or the other prominent people, you see all the ninjas trying to get in there. Yeah, look, their security.
See, right. Wack 100 said a lot of crazy things about Nipsey. So my thing is, well, how come Blacc Sam wasn't mad at P Nice for hanging with Wack 100? If he gonna be mad at Rockstar for hanging with Wack 100, I mean, it is selective politicking. If you hanging around somebody that was talking crazy about my brother and my brother's deceased, I would have a problem with it. All Wack said is, if Blacc Sam got a problem with Rockstar hanging with Wack, surely Blacc Sam should have a problem with P Nice hanging around Wack. I mean, I'm just the messenger. Don't get mad at the messenger. Words of Wack 100.
And then I'm tripping. Every time the camera on and Blacc Sam is standing by the people from the mayor office or the people from the radio station or the other prominent people, you see all the ninjas trying to get in there. Yeah, look, their security. But if you look at the thumbnail on this segment here, Blacc Sam is kneeling behind a car while shots being fired, and ain't none of the ninjas around. Ain't nobody like, Dad, hold on. Cover Sam. I hear somebody saying, where P Nice? P Nice.
I agree with that. They should have been saying when Blacc Sam was behind that car, he should have had security around him, like cover Blacc Sam with the strap, waiting to buzz back. Blacc Sam sitting there behind the car, shots are being fired. Where was Blacc Sam's security? Where's the people? Where was the people that's supposed to protect Blacc Sam? Wack 100 telling the truth about that. See, listen, I'm not doing this. Listen, Wack 100 is who he is. Whatever you want to say about Wack 100's character, go ahead and do that. All I'm saying is some of this stuff that Wack is saying is true. Shots are fired. Somebody's bussing. Blacc Sam is running and ducking. All he's saying is, where was the security at to protect Blacc Sam? Like, cover Blacc Sam. Cover Blacc Sam. You looking around with the pistol, you covering Blacc Sam. We didn't see that. Wack 100 just pointed that out. Where was the protection for Blacc Sam?
You pissing on the product.
Where was?
Why? And then I'm tripping. Every time the camera on and Blacc Sam is standing by the people from the mayor office or the people from the radio station or the other prominent people, you see all the ninjas trying to get in there. Yeah, look, their security. But if you look at the thumbnail on this segment here, Blacc Sam is kneeling behind a car while shots being fired, and ain't none of the ninjas around. Ain't nobody like, Dad, hold on. Cover Sam. I hear somebody saying, where P Nice? P Nice didn't bit back around the corner on y'all. Nigga, he was finna come out and play his part like, hey, homie, let me hop, bop, bop, bop. Oh, shit, they serious. Nigga, ain't no burger worth that. I'm out of here. And P Nice, I'm glad you did. Nephew, I don't want to see you shot trying to play a role or, because a nigga gave you a free burger. Nigga, screw all that. Get up out of there. Nigga been surviving off In-N-Out and these other burgers. If that's what it is and you just ain't got to go back, cool. Or you could just Uber Eats it, you know what I'm saying? Decision making. This is all decision making. At what point in time are you gonna let the dumb stuff go, bro? And then let's get to it. I don't know why they think Eric Holder ain't got a family, homie. Everybody got a family, homie. Uncles and brothers and relatives, homies. Nigga, rolling 60s is divided. Nigga, it's some 6-0s over there still fuck with Shitty. It's a fact. It's some 6-0s over there didn't really care about Nip and vice versa. So when you sit here and say, yeah, I wish he was out because you know what time it is. Bro, why would you say such a thing at such a grand event? You know what I would have had done to him. Are you okay? Even if that is real and the truth, why are you insinuating these things at such a grand event? So now we know Eric Holder is in the joint somewhere. So what makes you think one of his family members are homeboys ain't saying, you know what, this fool Blacc Sam got a bag. He might just try to drop it on the homie behind the walls by saying that. And because you got this event where you just let all the ninjas show up, all the ninjas showed up, everybody just side by side and it's cool, makes you think a motherfucker can't nigga just turn your TV off on the strength of his homeboy, of his family member, because you talking about what you want to do to him. You know what I'm saying? What makes you think a nigga won't sneak up like this and be like, what's up? Wah! Ha ha! Because you making threats. Bad decision making. Anybody can get in front of that camera with them glasses. Yep. But we starting to see the more you on camera, who you really are. This is why we never really heard about you when Nip Hussle was alive, because he was the brains. Because it looked to me like, nigga, you build and destroying. That's what it looked like.
So now he's going in on Blacc Sam. He said, you building and destroying. Blacc Sam ain't destroying. Blacc Sam is human. He make mistakes just like we all make mistakes. Overall, Blacc Sam is doing a good thing for the community. Blacc Sam is a great businessman. I had to say that. Make sure that you guys bless the like button. If you haven't blessed that like button, you are committing a damn crime. Bless the super chat and the cash app. Let's get back to the content.
We starting to see the more you on camera, who you really are. This is why we never really heard about you when Nip Hussle was alive, because he was the brains. Because it looked to me like, nigga, you build and destroying. That's what it looked like. You are building and destroying. And I really think you made some great decisions when it comes to business. But you're emotional and you too caught up in what the ninjas say. You need to get away. Start letting them know. Next grand opening, police department gonna be here. We got metal detectors. They got drug sniffing dogs. So if y'all wanna come support, make sure you coming to support. What that'll do is that would eliminate the ninjas from coming with that BS. That would make the right ones come out and leave rooms for the Asians, the Latins, the Caucasians, and everybody else that's gonna really help you sustain that business. Cause the ninjas gonna come out for the cameras. Other than that, them niggas is saying, nigga, pull up in Burger King, hit Mickey D's. This is what they doing. I'm telling you what they gonna do. We all know. Lights, camera, action, they wanna be seen. Or they want something for free. Oh, he giving out burgers till 2. Where's your security, bro? You ducking behind the car, your left and your right flank is wide open. Fire them dudes, because they should have been on their feet locking down that area. This is real talk. You talking about what you want to do to Eric Holder?
Hey, I agree with that. If shots are fired, security should have been covering Blacc Sam, securing the whole perimeter. I would fire those dudes. Ain't no way. I'm the money man. Shots are fired. People bussing. I'm running and ducking, and my security ain't right next to me. Like, get down, Blacc Sam. We got you covered, homeboy. Get down, Blacc Sam. Securing the whole perimeter. I would fire those dudes. You might not like Wack 100, but Wack 100 is 100% correct about that. The man is right. They should have did a better job at covering and protecting Blacc Sam. Now they're going to say, well, you didn't see them. They was there. You just didn't see them on camera. That's what they're going to say in their defense. I already know. I get it. I see the excuses.
This is why we never really heard about you when Nip Hussle was alive, because he was the brain. That's what it looked like. You are building and destroying. And I really think you made some great decisions when it comes to business, but you're emotional and you too caught up in what the ninjas say. You need to get away. Start letting them know. Next grand opening, police department gonna be here. We got metal detectors. They got drug sniffing dogs. So if y'all want to come support, make sure you coming to support. What that'll do is that would eliminate the ninjas from coming with that BS. That would make the right ones come out and leave rooms for the Asians, the Latins, the Caucasians, and everybody else that's gonna really help you sustain that business. Cause the ninjas gonna come out for the cameras. Other than that, them niggas is saying, nigga, pull up in Burger King, hit Mickey D's. This what they doing. I'm telling you what they gonna do. We all know. Lights, camera, action, they wanna be seen. Or they want something for free. Oh, he giving out burgers till 2. Where's your security, bro? You ducking behind the car, your left and your right flank is wide open. Fire them dudes.
Yeah.
Cause they should have been on their feet locking down that area.
Locking down the area.
This is real talk.
That's real talk. This ain't got nothing to do with how you feel about Wack. Wack is right. Blacc Sam's the money man. He's the owner of Marathon Burger. You protect Blacc Sam at all costs. I'll say it again. You protect Blacc Sam at all costs. They bussing, people running and ducking. Blacc Sam ducking behind the car. Where was the security saying, stay down, Blacc Sam, we got you covered, homeboy, while securing the perimeter? Where was the damn security standing behind Blacc Sam? Huh? Same thing with Nipsey Hussle. Where was the security at to protect Nip Hussle when he got unalived by Eric Holder at the Marathon Clothing, not the Marathon Burger?
Where's your security, bro?
Yeah.
You ducking behind the car, your left and your right flank is gonna come out for the cameras. Other than that, them niggas is saying, nigga, pull up in Burger King, hit Mickey D's. This what they doing. I'm telling you what they gonna do. We all know. Lights, camera, action, they wanna be seen. Or they want something for free. Oh, he giving out burgers till 2. Where's your security, bro? You ducking behind the car, your left and your right flank is wide open. Fire them dudes. Cause they should have been on their feet locking down that area. This is real talk. You talking about what you want to do to Eric Holder, you got all this stuff going on, and then the shots could have been a diversion. You get what I'm saying? It could have been a diversion to draw people that way, but the whole time it's 2 on you. I mean, you better wake up. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to 600 this morning. We was talking about how when the situation happened at the parking lot, you know, when your pops came out with the bat and 600 of them took the bat from your pops and did what they did, and then you came out busting in the air. I mean, nigga didn't put his hands on your brother, nigga. God didn't do it. It wasn't the Hawks, it wasn't the birds, it wasn't the clouds. Nigga, so I don't know what you saying. That you said even if I would go do, I would have went and did it, crashed out and woke up every day happy about it, but shit. Big you, 6'3", 6'4", 300. Bam, boom, boom, bop. Nip had him stretched out. You seen it, we all know. And you came out and shot in the air. You ain't.
Big U put hands on Nipsey Hussle. That's a fact. Blacc Sam came out busting in the air. This is when Big U wanted to DP Nipsey Hussle. See, this is the thing that people don't know. Big U got bitter when Nipsey Hussle didn't want to do business with him no more. Nipsey Hussle grew as an artist. He grew as a businessman. He didn't want Big U having anything to do with his business affairs. So when Nip Hussle separated from Big U, that's where all the beef started. Big U was bitter about the fact that Nipsey separated himself. Big U wanted to keep Nipsey Hussle under his thumb for his whole career. Nip Hussle seen the play. He wanted nothing to do with Big U. Next thing you know, they say, you know, we got to DP Nipsey, man. We got to teach Nipsey a lesson. Big U now put hands on Nipsey Hussle. Blacc Sam come out of the store busting in the air. True story. A lot of people don't know about that. Hit the like button and support the show.
Your pops and did what they did, and then you came out busting in the air. I mean, nigga didn't put his hands on your brother, nigga. God didn't do it. It wasn't the Hawks, it wasn't the birds, it wasn't the clouds. Nigga, so I don't know what you saying. That you said even if I would go do, I would have went and did it, crashed out and woke up every day happy about it, but shit. Big you, 6'3", 6'4", 300. Bam, boom, boom, bop. Nip had him stressed out. You seen it, we all know. And you came out and shot in the air. You ain't do that. So I'm just saying, bro, maybe you should just, life has went on, there's other things you got going on. And I really think you should stop ninjifying these events. This is a fact. So I think you're making great business decisions as far as creating and developing, but when it comes down to 2 out of 3, bro, you blew it. Crack Star is not worth it. The nigga's broke. I had to get the nigga a job at the security company on Paul Road, they was paying $50 an hour for 5 hours because he said he ain't had no money to go pick his daughter up, no gas money, all this shit. So here it is. You didn't jeopardize, right, the celebration, the grand opening, which is, you got your neighbors looking at you, the Hollywood police, and the Hollywood police don't play, and you decided to say, I'm gonna go head on and throw this all away for the bad publicity, and I'm finna sweat this old bust-ass nigga over here, who's harmless as a butterfly. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Snoop gonna want his bag back. I already know. I know them contracts Dog got, man. Dog legal team is A1. Y'all doing things that cause discredit upon yourself as well as the organization. And Snoop is where he at with his name. He ain't gonna tie his name to that type of shit, bro. It's gonna be some emails going on, some changes gonna happen. This ninja-fied operation you running, it gotta stop. Now that's all I got to say about Blacc Sam.
Clubhouse TV. Now P Nice just uploaded a video. He just uploaded a video. Here we go. Bless that like button. It ain't nothing. If you're rocking with the content, it is what it is. King Supreme, support the damn game in a major way. Jack, realer than rap. No cap.
Now to developing news in Long Beach, where one person is dead and 2 others are injured after gunfire disrupts the grand opening of a restaurant founded by the family of late rapper Nipsey Hussle. Now, the opening ceremony was attended by the Long Beach mayor, Rex Richardson. Rapper Snoop Dogg was there.
And tonight, law enforcement remains on the scene there as a search for a suspect. KTLA's Rachel Benetoff is live in Long Beach with the latest developments tonight. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Karine. Hi, Rick. Yes, the circumstances surrounding the shooting, a motive or information about a suspect or suspects isn't known right now. What we can see is this large police presence in the heart of downtown Long Beach at Pine and Broadway. We're right near the convention center. A lot of people out and about tonight. And as you mentioned, this was supposed to be a day of celebration, the opening of a brand new restaurant, and instead it ended in gunfire. One person is dead, 2 others are injured after a daytime shooting in downtown Long Beach. It happened around 3 shooting and a daytime person is dead.
Look, there go P Nice right there. Look, she got her baby in the stroller. Now you got this baby out there. They busting, everybody running and ducking.
Fire. One person is dead, 2 others are injured after a daytime shooting in downtown Long Beach. It happened around 3:30 Sunday afternoon. Rapper Nipsey Hussle's Marathon Burger restaurant around the time of its grand opening at a new location on West Pine.
We're here at Marathon Burger here in the city of Palm Beach.
Long Beach Mayor Rex Richardson posted the celebratory ribbon cutting to his Instagram account. Long lines of people gathered outside to watch. Snoop Dogg, a financial partner in the fast food chain, was also there. He's been influential in bringing the eatery to Long Beach, now its 3rd location. Not too long after this, and about a half a mile away, witnesses say shots rang out.
Shots are being fired right now. More people are running about 10, 15 seconds later. The whole wave of people that ran down there ran all the way back. It was literally chaos for like 10, 15 seconds. I ducked behind one of the little boards that you take photos on right there.
3 people in total were taken to the hospital. That's where 1 person died. 2 others are apparently in stable condition. A spokesperson for Marathon Burger says the shooting wasn't connected to the event and the opening proceeded safely and without issue.
You would hope that this will actually bring the community together. You would hope that this will actually bring...
And the opening
I said this yesterday, man. This dude looked just like Nip Hussle. I don't know who this dude is right here, but he looked just like Nip Hussle. He got the beard, he got the braids, he's tall and skinny. His whole demeanor is Nip Hussle. Maybe this is his relative. I don't know. Who is this guy right here? The Nipsey Hussle lookalike, man. Check it out. I ain't lying.
Marathon Burger says the shooting wasn't connected to the event and the opening proceeded.
That dude looked just like Nip. They gonna give that dude a movie role where he gonna play Nip Hussle because he looked just like him.
Safely and without. Spokesperson for Marathon Burger says the shooting wasn't connected to the event and the opening proceeded safely and without issue.
You would hope that this will actually bring the community together. Let's not let this, event or situation, discredit anything good that happened today.
And according to police, no one is in custody right now. The mayor of Long Beach condemned the shooting, saying he will not allow violence to define the downtown area or undermine the progress that they're making. That's the very latest tonight from Long Beach. I'm Rachel Menitoff. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, now, there you go. Yeah. Man, look.
I don't know if you know how serious I was. When I double.
Now I'm gonna give you some behind the scenes of the Marathon Burger, man. This is Blacc Sam now. Make sure that you guys bless the like button. It ain't nothing. The likes are free. Where the contributors, where are my supporters, where's my subscribers? Just let it do what it do.
It's good though. It feels great, man. It feels good, to be just a part of something so big, so monumental, you feel me? And just
West Coast, California. And when I went to the marathon on Melrose, it was like I was eating. They had the music up so loud, and I'm used to it. That's how my dad listens to music, so I'm in there eating.
That's Snoop Dogg's son right there, right? This Snoop Dogg's son. That's Big Dog's son right there, man.
Listening to the music, I'm like, this is music my mama would play. This is music my daddy would play. Like, this feel like us. I'm looking at the waiter. I see Scrooge, see all the homies back there cooking. I'm like, this is hard. Like, this is them. Like, I'm looking around, I see Nip on the wall. I see Double Up. Like, I'm just like, this is hard. Like, I just kept saying it, and I'm like, this is what we need to do. We need to bring a location like this down there. I'm not knowing we can invest. I'm not knowing none of that. I'm just thinking, like, sitting down, eating, thinking about the future. And then Casey, which is a friend of mine for the last 10 years, he is a part of the Marathon Burger. I'm in there, I'm eating it. I know Nip, I know Blacc Sam, I understand that. I know Mayor Rex. So I just start putting all the pieces together. I'm like, Casey, see if Blacc Sam would be cool with opening one in Long Beach. And then when we talked, it was like he was super collaborative. So through Casey and Blacc Sam, I put them on the phone with Mayor Rex, put my dad on the phone, and we pretty much said we want to open a business up in Long Beach, and that being Marathon Burger.
It's really special to see that the Broadus family, Snoop and Cordell, the entire family is a partner here. We're really proud to welcome Marathon Burger to the city of Long Beach. We think it's such a great fit. Long Beach has the culture, the people, the diversity, and Marathon Burger really represents a fusion of music, culture, and food.
Pairing up and trying to collaborate with the Marathon has been a lifelong mission for me since I was first introduced to the Crenshaw mixtape, when I understood him as a marketing genius and him and Blacc Sam as a family duo. It was like, I see that with me and my brother, I see that with me and my.
We got a problem here, man. We got 400 people watching and we only got 152 likes and we got 400 some people watching. Something is wrong with the audience. 400 watching, bless that like button. The like button don't cost you nothing. So what does that say? I guess we got a lot of haters. We got a lot of hate watchers. 400 people watching. We should easily get 300 people by at least 350 people should have hit that like by now. We got a whole lot of hate watchers on King Supreme TV. I've been noticing that for a minute. When you got to tell people to hit the like button and the likes are free, you know there's a problem with the damn audience.
Food.
Pairing up and trying to collaborate with the Marathon has been a lifelong mission for me since I was first introduced to the Crenshaw mixtape, when I understood him as a marketing genius and him and Blacc Sam as a family duo. It was like, I see that with me and my brother, I see that with me and my father. So it was a certain attraction as far as how they move as businessmen. that was interesting to me to want to bring this idea to my father, and both of us put up the money and invest in Marathon Burger and be able to put up resources and go check out locations and, you know, go back and forth on how we want the merchandise to look, you know, things like that. So it felt good to be able to do business with a prestigious family and some real hustlers. Like, they dad, you know, Nip, Blacc, Sam, even Samantha, like the whole family hard. So it's just a resemblance of the family that I was raised by. So it felt real familiar.
On behalf of the Marathon team, we appreciate all the help from the Broadest family, being very instrumental in connecting us with the mayor's office and just really making it really easy to come in as Marathon Burger. Helped us find a location, helped us push everything through. Really, this was the easiest city that we ever were able to open a restaurant in. So we're bringing Marathon Burger to Long Beach. Broadest family invested with us. For us now to be in partnership with Snoop and opening up the Marathon Burger in Long Beach, I know Hustle would just, you know, love that. You know, the whole team, we knew like we gotta hit Long Beach, and so how of a better way to hit Long Beach than this? And with Snoop, you know,
just making tapes and shit. So then I got the tape from him and I listened to the tape, I was like, yeah.
I remember when Snoop had this podcast a few years back when Nip Hustle came on the podcast. Shout out to Snoop and Nip Hustle, man. Rest in peace to neighborhood Nip.
Because it's hard. Then I fucked around and stumbled on your video shoot. That you did.
Yeah, you came through. Snoop came to the block. He came in Bryanhurst, you know what I'm saying? And the homies love you for that too. Niggas still talk about that to this day.
That's what's needed. That's showing love. That's what makes his folks appreciate this shit. Because we all the same cloth. We can't have separation to where my fans only buy my shit. Nigga, my fans is his fans. Nigga, we all from the same cloth. Thank you. And if they see us fucking with each other, then they feel it's all right to go get his shit. You doing it though, Lex. I'm proud of myself. I love watching.
Dark Migo, why don't you come to Cali and tell people in Cali that Cali's a joke? I don't think you want to do that. Tell people in Cali that they're a joke, and you're going to get all the smoke that you ain't looking for. I'm just being honest with you, Dark Migo. You're going to catch a whole lot of smoke trying to say that Cali is a joke. Them boys out here ain't going to play with you.
Seen it. Like I say, I'm a fan of this shit because first and foremost, I love to see when niggas do it and create their own lane and stand on their own two. That's what make me want to fuck with it. No question. So, nigga, whatever you need from Big Snoop, nigga, I'm sending it to the world, nigga. You got me, nigga. That's what's like $3.99. And you do know that. No question. Now, how about that? 100 and a good. That's love. We just need to make magic because I love what you're doing, nigga.
Obviously, you know, the relationship, the proximity of Hustle and Snoop, you know, throughout his entire career, from the beginning stages up until, you know, Victory Lap and all the formal, you know, the big moments, every step of the way.
Let me tell you something, Dark Migo. You got people who are not black that'll give you the smoke for saying Cali's a joke. You run into the right people, you gonna get what you ain't looking for. It's easy to talk like that around squares. You get to talking like that around street individuals, you're going to get what you ain't looking for. I promise you. Keep it respectful. Let's get back to the content.
You know, always very supportive. As a fan, as a mentor, to have an opportunity to connect with Snoop and his son, I think is pretty special. You know, it's a special opportunity.
Even with that, man, collaborating with somebody that's been close to the team, family, and had a personal relationship with Hustle.
Oh yeah, it's going down. Uncle Snoop. Uncle Snoop. Real. Yeah, I see you at the doghouse casino, man. I'm gonna break the bank. I'm gonna break the bank, Uncle Snoop. Nah, it's good, man. That's big, for sure. Big for us, big for Uncle Snoop. It's only right. It's only right, you know what I mean? Do something in Long Beach, you know what I mean? Come on. It's Uncle Snoop, man. You know, everybody.
Things just happens because it's written.
Roof. It's going to the roof. Marathon Burger in New York coming. Man, it's up and stuff, man, for sure.
I think this probably will be the most anticipated grand opening for Marathon Burger. It's the Long Beach location.
I don't even know how to quantify, you know, the amount of people and support that are gonna come out here, but
I'm expecting like a parade outside or something. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be a block party on Long Beach, man. You gotta pull up.
It's something the city needs. It's something that the world needs. So we're coming to a town near you, coming to a state near you. You know what I'm saying? It's something for the world. It's the best smash burger in the world.
What's going on?
So first,
Marathon Long Beach location. Where we at, first of all?
the new Marathon location, Long Beach.
Take them through the kitchen.
Got to the kitchen.
They gonna do the kitchen.
First, got the register. Take the orders and stuff.
Yeah.
Then we go back here, where we cook, do our stuff.
Hey, somebody said, man, how come Black Sam ain't got nothing but Mexicans flipping them burgers? Black Sam said, F all that. I'm going to hire some Mexicans to flip these burgers. I'm going to have you ninjas doing security. But as far as the burgers and the burgers and the dishwashers, I'm going to hire Mexicans.
This is where the magic happens.
Magic happens first. Then we go in here.
Hey, they asked Black Sam, they said, how come you pick the people that you pick to work in the store? He said, a lot of people they're not people. They're not good with people. So Black Sam said, I hire people who are hard workers, who are also friendly with the people. Black Sam hired a bunch of Mexicans to work in that kitchen.
We still working on it though, but we about to be there, about to open in a couple days.
That's right. Come on. What else we got, man?
Ice machine. And
Oh,
come over
man.
here. Big. Big.
You know what? You got to take them over there. Show them the size and everything. Piano.
Real piano. Go outside. Can eat outside too. You got everything in Marathon.
Come on. Let them know. Pull up.
Pull up, pull up. Come over here. It's the Grammys.
Oh, man, look.
2018 Grammy.
Who's in that photo, man?
Snoop Dogg and Nipsey Hussle. You know what's up?
Your Uncle Killer, too. Yeah. You know who that is?
It's my Uncle Killer. Uncle Nip. Marathon continues.
Real big. I know one day I would do it real big.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the people, man. Hit the like button. You know what
Legacy continues, the marathon continues, niggas.
That is right, y'all. It is Power 106. We are #1 for hip hop. Y'all already know who we're listening to. DJ Robbie De Niro in the mix. About to pump up my homie DJ Bomb. It's your girl Angie. We're outside Long Beach Marathon Burger grand opening. If you're just now getting here, welcome. We appreciate y'all being here. Such a beautiful day. So many beautiful people out here. We want to set the tone, keep these vibes going. If you're now just getting here, make sure you guys get some food, take some pictures, say what's up to one another. It's all love today. It's Power 106. Come on, DJ Bomb. Let's go, baby.
Power 106.
Hey, man, the grand opening was popping though. It was beautiful until the shots was fired. But even after the shots was fired, the marathon continued. Oh yeah. Hey, man, they had it cracking out there, man. gotta watch out with all this music because they playing a whole lot of music out there, man. A whole lot of music out there. Yeah, they boogieing though, getting down with it. I had to take that out because that's a copyright. But yeah, man, this is the Marathon Grand Opening in Long Beach, California, Los Angeles County. You heard me? Oh, she gonna crip walk. Look at her. She out there crip walking. Look at her. She gonna get her crip walk on. Yeah. But that's Long Beach for you though, man. There go P Nice right there. All right, man. Listen, man, I'm gonna have to switch it, man. There's too much music being played. I don't want to get hit with that copyright. So you already know what to do. Let's see what P Nice had to say about. That's P Nice right there, Long Beach native. Let's see what P Nice had to say about the whole situation.
Conversations going on. See how far away Marathon Burger really.
And shout out to P Nice, man. He got a new YouTube channel, Created Players, a Long Beach native. Let's see what P Nice had to say about the whole situation.
He was from the Pow Pow. Marathon Burger. Let's walk. You know what I mean? And I'm here live and direct from downtown Long Beach, man. Marathon Burger LBC. You feel me? A lot of people out here talking about a shooting happened in Marathon Burger. This and that, this and that, this and that. All this negativity going around. You feel me? Y'all need to stop with the fake narratives. You feel me? Nothing happened at Marathon Burger. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give y'all a full walkthrough because I know it's a lot of people that's out of town. There's a lot of people who wasn't here that's speaking, that don't even know these Long Beach streets, don't know how far Marathon Burger really is from the crime scene and all that type of stuff. So I'm going to sit here and shut down all the fake narratives and sup with it. Sit down, put all down, put all the fake narratives down, and you finna really see how far away Marathon Burger really was from the Pow Pow. Marathon Burger. Let's walk. We about to go to exactly where everything happened at. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the people who did the shooting was only there because of the Marathon Burger. I see what you're saying, P Nice, and you're doing good promo. It's good for you to do that. It's great for Black Sam. I get it. But the reality of it is this, and this is something that everybody with common sense knows. The gangbangers who did that shooting they all was coming to Marathon Burger. The shooting took place at the parking lot, maybe like right down the street. But even the people, think about it like this. All the people in front of Marathon Burger was ducking and running when the shots was fired. You got innocent people who got hit with stray bullets. So no matter how you slice it, no matter how you try to cut it, they're going to connect that shooting to the Marathon Burger. That was the only reason those gangbangers was up there in the first place. The gangbangers came out because they wanted to pull up to the Marathon Burger grand opening. A lot of people was filming. A lot of people was trying to get content with their cell phones. A lot of content creators showed up. A lot of gang members showed up. Unfortunately, this is what happens when gang members show up at the same place at the same damn time. Something bad's going to happen. Rival gang members meet up. Next thing you know, shots are fired. Man down. Innocent bystanders are hit.
All the way from Marathon Burger. Like I said, it wasn't even on the same block. Marathon Burger is right there. All the way down here, man. I'm gonna keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Everybody, nah, it happened at Marathon Burger. It happened. No, it did not. Stop fucking playing, bro. I don't understand it. You feel me? Why y'all wanna put a thriving black business down? Boom. Remember that corner right here? When I turned around, like I turned the corner, pop, 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 and I turned back. You feel me? Boom. Let's keep on walking down the street. Let's keep on walking down the street, y'all. Yeah. Remember, everybody was right here. They was ducking behind cars and everything right here. Yeah, but guess what? It wasn't no shots inside the street or nothing. You feel me? It was all the way down here inside this parking garage. And this is where the shots rang out at. There was a confrontation in this parking lot.
But they know the gangbangers that was in this parking lot was headed to Marathon Burger. Ain't nobody stupid. The police is going to connect this shooting to the Marathon Burger. That was the only reason the gangbangers pulled up to the parking lot in the first place. You park in the parking lot and then you walk to Marathon Burger. Everybody knows that. Now I get it. We don't want this shooting to reflect bad on Blacc Sam's business. Shout out to Blacc Sam. We support everything that he's doing. Support black businesses. 100%. I get it.
And this is where the shots rang out at. I'm not understanding how you guys are saying it happened inside this parking garage. And this is where the shots rang out at. There's a confrontation in this parking lot. And this is where the shots rang out at. I'm not understanding how you guys are saying it happened at Marathon Burger. But as you can see, it's a minute and 30-second walk or something like that around the corner. Boom. Stop playing, y'all. All the way back. Walking all the way back. I don't see no Marathon Burger nowhere in sight. All them camera views I got was people on the balconies, that balcony, these balconies, you feel me? Out the windows and everything. And Marathon Burger is all the way down the street. Way over here. Let me zoom all the way in for y'all. Come on, man.
I feel you, P Nice, but the gangbangers in that parking lot was headed to the Marathon Burger. So they're gonna make the connection to say the gangbangers were headed to Marathon Burger. They're not gonna separate it. Now, this is the good thing. See, when the reports first came out, people thought that the Marathon Burger was shot up, right? But it happened at the parking lot. The parking lot was right across the street from Marathon Burger. You park at the parking lot, then you walk over to Marathon Burger to join the festivities, the grand opening. Everybody knows what was going on.
Stop playing. All you haters, shut the fuck up. It's real shit. Hey, but this is the spot where I turned around like James Brown. I was like, bah, 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 woohoo. I'm going out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as y'all can see, for the world that didn't know, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who really don't know the situation, who really don't know how far Marathon Burger was away from the scene.
But shout out to P Nice, man. I respect what you're doing, P Nice. P Nice got a brand new podcast called Created Players. He's a Long Beach native. Shout out to P Nice. Subscribe to his channel. Red Supreme gonna keep it trill with you, baby.
You know, I hope this was I hope this gave y'all a lot of good information that a lot of people needed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what y'all got to say now? All you hate niggas, all you bitch ass niggas, all you niggas who acting like
all right, come
shit
on,
about
P
the
Nice.
LBC, nigga, but I do. And I can walk around that motherfucker however.
This ain't got nothing to do with the LBC, man. This is ignorant behavior perpetuated by gang members. I don't care if it's in Compton, South Central, Watts, Inglewood. You dig? Ignorance is ignorance. This ain't got nothing to do. Well, it happened in Long Beach, but stuff like this happens everywhere when you involve ninjas who want to prioritize gangbanging. Yeah. True story, homie.
I want to walk around that bitch.
All right, he cursing too much, man. He cursing too much. P Nice, I wanted to play your video, but hey, homie, you're using way too much profanity. Way too much profanity, my brother. Now let's get into Poetic Flacco. Poetic Flacco wanted to show us something, man.
He survived and headshot at Marathon.
Now this dude right here got shot in the head at the Marathon Burger grand opening in Long Beach, California, Los Angeles County.
Burger. Oh, pray for the city. He survived and headshot at Marathon Burger. Oh, pray for the city, man. The Hoovers ain't gonna play with them. We got an update on the Marathon Burger shooting that left one person dead and others critically injured, and it's worse than I thought. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I wanted to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money.
All right, shout out to Poetic.
Sometimes it doesn't hit, but if you want to get by clicking a link, did everything he could to take to social media to try to dispel the rumors, try to distance the Marathon Burger from what happened.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about on the internet, man. We in here cooking. We in here cooking fries, burgers. I'm in my right here with my Scroogey. Come on, man.
Get out of here, man.
Come on, man. We in here, man. Hold on, we fully loaded. Fully loaded. We got my Stevie Wonder in the building.
Isn't she lovely? You got Stevie Wonder in the damn building. Bless that like button. Yeah. The Marathon Burger, man.
I don't know where Stevie came from, but they rolled out the blonde man for some PR, man. But ultimately, it didn't work because the story gained national legs.
Oh. See, you can say it had nothing to do with the Marathon Burger. When the shots rang out, everybody at Marathon Burger was running. You had women with babies in strollers. You had gangbangers ducking and hiding, slipping and sliding. Anyway, let's get back to the content. Bless that like button if you haven't already.
Where Stevie came from, but they rolled out the blonde man for some PR, man. But ultimately, it didn't work because the story gained national legs.
They finna start busting. Wow, you're gonna hear the shots fired and you're gonna see people running. They start busting. Now people are ducking and running.
Shots are being fired right now. Shots are being fired.
What night at, bro?
Look at Blacc Sam. Look. Now, where's the security for Blacc Sam at, man? Look, Blacc Sam right there, bro. This is what Wack 100 was talking about. Now, Blacc Sam is ducking. Where's the security for Blacc Sam? Security should have been like, cover Blacc Sam, securing the perimeter, saying, stay down, Blacc Sam, we got you. Stay down, homie. We ain't gonna let nothing happen. Where's Blacc Sam security? You're supposed to protect Blacc Sam at all costs. Blacc Sam is by himself, hiding behind the vehicle. So we can't say that it had nothing to do with the Marathon Burger when people at the Marathon Burger ducking, hiding, people running and busting, shooting, shots flying everywhere. Blacc Sam is ducked right behind a white Honda. That is a Honda Accord with Blacc Sam ducked off behind the damn vehicle. Hit the like button, man. Look. Yeah, look.
This is a terrible look.
Why is Blacc Sam by himself? Look. Where's the security? Where's the armed security guards protecting Blacc Sam?
This is a terrible look. The grand opening of your restaurant, and your burger joint ends up in a TMZ article in bold letters. Shots rang out at Marathon Burger. Now, you West Coast niggas got no shame. Y'all got absolutely no shame whatsoever because a lot of y'all don't even have pride in who you guys are. So y'all don't care about disgracing your last name. So a lot of y'all see this and feel nothing. But Blacc Sam is somebody who cares about his last name. It's a powerful last name. So the fact that he's ducking behind cars as a multimillionaire CEO because he chooses to conduct himself and to be around the people, he chooses to humble himself and still come around y'all, y'all should be embarrassed, man. Embarrassed. Now, the one positive coming out of this situation right here is radicalizing the people against LA culture. You take the social media and you see people for the first time on a national stage is having a serious conversation about LA culture. I disagree with the second part of that. You don't go after or fight the person who's fighting you for resources. You go after the person who made resources limited that you have to fight over it. That's what you go after. You don't go after another oppressed person. You go after the oppressor. But this person is 100% right. LA gang culture is a problem. Some will go as far to say this person is 100% right. LA gang culture is a problem. Some will go as far to say LA culture is a problem. But I'm sure you could probably find 1% of things good about LA culture. So maybe.
He said, I'm probably sure you can find 1% of things that is good about LA culture. The rest of it is trash. Poetic Flacco, man. We understand LA gang culture is a major problem. I talk about that on my platform for sure. LA gang culture hurts Black businesses. It destroys Black community. It decreases the overall Black population in the city. I've been talking about this for years.
Some will go as far to say LA culture is a problem, but I'm sure you could probably. That's what you go after. You don't go after another oppressed person. You go after the oppressor. But this person is 100% right. LA gang culture is a problem. Some will go as far to say LA culture is a problem, but I'm sure you could probably find 1% of things good about LA culture. So maybe for the sake of that 1%, I don't know, they dance well, right? You know, they work out well. I guess that's also part of the culture. They work out well. But even they're working out, they work out so they could also victimize and inflict violence on other Black people. So even they working out counts with evil. But nonetheless, though, you know, working out, I guess, is a positive thing. But outside of working out and maybe dancing, everything else is degenerate. Everything else is toxic. Everything else is bad. Everything else is Sambo-ish. So I agree 100%. This is the first time ever the conversation about LA gang culture is now on a national stage. And people are starting to wake up. They're being radicalized. They're seeing it how I see it. I ain't never had no love for these people. Listen, I knew from my first week in LA, these people couldn't be saved. That all this conversation about psychoanalyzing and psychologizing these people to be upstanding citizen is a waste of time. There ain't no saving these people, man.
I mean, I had to listen. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I got to be real. I can't be biased. You can't say these gangbangers, man, because they're too brainwashed. They're too far gone. Gangbangers don't care about the Black community. They don't care about Black establishments. They don't care about Black businesses. All gangbangers care about is destroying, riding, and sliding on ops, putting in work. And most of them, I can't even say most of them put in work, but some of them do. But gangbangers don't care about no Black community. They don't care about the economy. They don't care about Black establishments. All they care about is gang banging. That is a major problem. I gotta agree 100%. There's no saving. There is no saving these Negroes. You can't save them.
The only saving for these people, I'll be real, is penitentiary. I mean, that's about it, right? Lock them up and get them away from us as fast as possible. Now, the waste of time. There ain't no saving these people, man. The only saving for these people, I'll be real, is penitentiary. I mean, that's about it, right? Lock them up and get them away from us as fast as possible. Now, the aftermath, though, of the incident has been one to behold. There's so much layers to this. First off, we found out the Hoovers were also involved in the fight. More specifically, the Prime Minister, the King of LA, Chucky Finster, was a part of this situation. Oh, they made a terrible mistake by laying a hand on Chucky Finster. There will be hell to pay for this. Now, if you guys don't understand exactly what fight I'm talking about or how the fight led to the shooting and how the shooting led to somebody dying, here is a quick recap on exactly what led up to this shooting at the Marathon Burger. Here's what led up to somebody getting shot and killed at Nipsey Hussle's Marathon Burger grand opening today. So everybody is there, celebrities, fans. It's a family-friendly event until this one gang member showed up. He's a little turned-up Crip from the 80s in Long Beach because it's a Long Beach grand opening. He showed up and he starts dissing all the enemies that walk in. He starts tripping. He really started gangbanging, right? He's calling them out their names. He's throwing up derogatory. He's like gang signs. He's just wilding out. The enemies realized they outnumber him by a lot. They could easily crash him and get him out of there. But they went to Blacc Sam because they didn't really want to mess up the event. So they go over to Blacc Sam and they tell Blacc Sam, hey, this dude is being disrespectful. He's dissing. He's violating. Get him out of here because we don't want to crash him. While they talking to Blacc Sam, the little turned up 80 Crip got 3 homies who walk in. Now they with him. So now it's 4 80 Crips in there and hella enemies. Blacc Sam people's going on. So then Blacc Sam rally up his crew and they walk over to the 80s and tell the 80s, hey, listen, we gonna escort y'all to safety, but y'all gotta go. They agree. Blacc Sam and his crew is escorting the 80s off the premises of the Marathon Burger. The 80s is under the assumption we getting escorted to safety. We getting escorted to our cars. Blacc Sam is under the assumption of y'all getting off my premises. That's it. So once they walked them across the premises of the Marathon Burger, as soon as the 80s toes crossed the line across the Marathon Burger, they got blitzed. All the enemies blitzed them. It's like 6-1. I'll be real, bro. It's like four 80s and probably like 30 or 40 enemies, man.
So this is what happened. There was a Crip inside Marathon Burger. You had some other Crips who wanted smoke with him. Blacc Sam said, man, you got to get up out of here. You got to leave. So Blacc Sam escorted him to the parking lot over there. Once Blacc Sam left, that's where the altercation took place. They started fighting. Right after the fight, gunplay ensued. Shell casings all over the floor, all over the ground. People running. They're ducking. The Crips are out there bussing. Somebody dies and somebody dies. Somebody gets unalived. And in the process, you have innocent bystanders that are struck by gunfire because of the shootout that took place between gang members. So, homeboy that got unalived was inside of the Marathon Burger. Sam said, hey, man, you got too many enemies up in here. You starting something. You got to go. I got to escort you up out of here. Blacc Sam walks a dude to the parking lot. That's where everything went down. Where did Flacco gave you the news?
Blacc Sam is under the assumption of y'all getting off my premises. That's it. Blacc Sam and his crew is escorting the 80s off the premises of the Marathon Burger. The 80s is under the assumption we getting escorted to safety. We getting escorted to our cars. Blacc Sam is under the assumption of y'all getting off my premises. That's it. So once they walked them across the premises of the Marathon Burger, as soon as the 80s toes crossed the line across the Marathon Burger, they got blitzed. All the enemies blitzed them. It's like 6-1. I'll be real, bro. It's like four 80s and probably like 30 or 40 enemies, man. So they squabbling. So one of the 80s pull out a gun and they start shooting. But they didn't stop making guns when they made y'all's, man. The enemies had guns too. They pulled out their pistol. A gunfight happening. Bystanders getting hit. Somebody who's with Blacc Sam got shot in the leg. 2 of the enemies got hit too. But the person who suffered the worst was one of the 80 Crips. He got shot and killed. We now know the Hoovers were involved in that melee, in that fight that led to somebody dying and others getting shot and critically injured. If you're confused as to why the Hoovers, who's a LA set, why were they involved in Long Beach politics? That's because the Hoovers are allies to a specific set in Long Beach. The 80s don't get along with that set. So when that set in the 80s get into it, the Hoovers is riding for that set, straight up. Now, we know Prime Minister Chucky Finster is in charge of quite possibly the greatest brigade in LA history. I mean, I'm just being real. These are some step-down troops. They is undefeated. They haven't taken an L yet. So when that set seen that Prime Minister Chucky Finster and his brigade were present, they knew a W was certain. Now, there were some casualties. There was some dust-ups. We now know specifically that Prime Minister Chucky Finster was hit. Oh, they tried to assassinate the minister at the Marathon Burger, man.
We got 500 some people watching, 228 likes. Get those likes up and do y'all job on that like button. You guys are doing a terrible job now. Shout out to the people who did bless the like button, but overall, we're doing a terrible job on that like button. 500 plus people watching, only 228 likes. There's a problem with that. Let's get back to the content, though. I had to point that out.
Dust-ups. We now know specifically that Prime Minister Chucky Finster was hit. Oh, they tried to assassinate the minister at the Marathon Burger, man. We know that Chucky Finster took a headshot during the fight. That when the shots went off, he took a headshot. But you can't kill the minister, man. All right, you can't kill him, right? But he's the protagonist of the story. You can't take him out. You can't. That's just not how the script was written. So he took the headshot and he survived. And apparently they took him to jail because he's so dangerous, man, that when the police see him around any type of murder, any type of active activities, he got to get a 72-hour hold, man. But apparently they found out that he was not the one who killed the guy. So he got out. But Chucky Finster is unhappy, okay? He's unhappy that they did this, right? Foolishly enough, they did this knowing he is immortal, all right? He's the LA 50 Cent, according to the hood blogger DC Baby Draco. Now, he was very unhappy, though. He was very unhappy this happened, and he let it be known he's about to discipline and set the city on fire for this transgression and war crime against him.
Now, dude from Hoover got grazed in the head. He took a bullet. Luckily, it was just a graze. If it would have been a straight shot, then he wouldn't be around. He wouldn't be here to talk about it. Let's get back to it. Big and back being boo, as they love to say in the city. Also known as the biddy. Hit the like button. Support the gang, family.
You don't touch the prime minister, man. He's off limits. This is a war crime. And he's ready to make everybody pay, he said.
Yeah, homies. Mm-hmm. No, you done fucked up, right? They know they fucked up. Dead homies is up.
Pray for the streets of LA right now, bro. It's a war zone. It's an active war zone. He's the biggest trophy.
Now, why would you get on camera and say it's up? If it's up, hey, homie, it's all about the element of surprise. Why let your enemies know that you are coming? Rock them to sleep. Let them think things are all good. And out of nowhere, you strike when no one expects it. Let them think it's all good. Let them drop their guard. And all of a sudden, you strike when no one expects it. You catch a lot of people slipping. You catch a gang of individuals with their pants down. It's all about the element of surprise.
Ready to make everybody pay, he said.
Yeah, homies. Mm-hmm. No, you done fucked up, right? They know they fucked up. Dead homies is up.
Pray for the streets of LA right now, bro. It's a war zone. It's an active war zone. He's the biggest trophy the Hoovers got right now. He's the biggest trophy. You can't think of another name. When you think of Hoover, you can't think of another name right now other than Chucky Finster. He's the biggest trophy they got. So the fact that he got touched, oh, it's going to be a problem. Now, the kid himself, he's a respectful kid. He politics the right way. He's not a bully. And that's why I respect him. He's not a bully. He's not somebody who's going after like non-affiliates or people who don't got, like no smoke. No, this kid is respectful. He's a good person. He's a gentleman. But he's also a dangerous human being. He's a joint. This kid, man, got a lot of love from where he's from. And the fact that people put hands on him or touched him, good luck, man. Now, unfortunately, this beef expands from Long Beach to LA, so there's a lot of ground to cover. But it's gonna be a hot spring, man. I promise you this, bro. A lot of people was mad at me for putting out this video, like a lot of people, bro. Now, I don't know why they were mad at me. I was just documenting what happened. But I seen a very disturbing trend. I seen a lot of videos today defending the Marathon Burger or trying to distance the Marathon Burger from this incident. And I'll be real, I think these people got paid by the Marathon Burger, bro. Because they all started off their video like the same way. Oh, I'm sick and tired of people saying this was at the Marathon Burger. It was not at the Marathon Burger. It's as if these content creators think we're slow or we're stupid, right? Like either they think that they're smarter than what they are, or they think that you're stupid. Because think about it for a second, okay? They're saying, oh, stop saying this was at the Marathon Burger. This was not a Marathon Burger incident. Hold on, bro. So people, gangbangers who met at the Marathon Burger, had an incident at the Marathon Burger, who was getting escorted by Blacc Sam and his homies, and then they end up having a fight at the end of the escort. That's not a Marathon Burger incident. Yeah, it didn't happen inside the Marathon Burger because Blacc Sam and his homies escorted the 80s off the premises. But an incident and an altercation took place at Marathon, and that spilled over elsewhere. The 80 member was in Marathon dissing and disrespecting the enemies, and the enemies got up on him off the premises. But to say this is not a Marathon Burger incident, you're just completely dishonest if you think that's the case. But
I mean, I said the same thing. Everybody with common sense knows the gangbangers who got into that shootout was at the Marathon Burger. So the police is going to make a direct connection to say, okay, the shooting was a connection to Marathon Burger. Ain't nobody stupid. You can't blame the bloggers for something that gangbangers did. You can't blame the bloggers for being honest about what really happened. Everybody with common sense knows, everybody that's being honest knows that the gangbangers who got into that shootout, they were at the Marathon Burger. That's the only reason they was downtown Long Beach in the first place. All those gangbangers was coming to the Marathon Burger. So the shooting has a direct connection to the Marathon Burger. The police knows this. The FBI knows this. Everybody with common sense knows this. Stop playing games. We all know what it is.
But obfuscation took place at Marathon, and that spilled over elsewhere. The 80 member was in Marathon dissing and disrespecting the enemies, and the enemies got up on him off the premises. But to say this is not a Marathon Burger incident, you're just completely dishonest if you think that's the case. But I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers, like I'm talking about at least like 30 YouTubers making identical videos with identical scripts. I'm starting to think, who's paying y'all, bro? Because no way you think we stupid. Like no way you felt the need to distinguish between they got into it at the Marathon Burger, the altercation spilled over outside the Marathon Burger, they walked them down the block, and then a fight and a shooting happened, but somehow you're saying that because it didn't happen directly in front of Marathon Burger, that this has nothing to do with Marathon Burger, even though everybody involved was at Marathon Burger? Are you dumb? But a lot of y'all are compromising, and I'm starting to realize this. I'm starting to see, bro, I've seen at least like 30, 40 channels, man, with the same exact script, same exact title, same exact everything. I'm like, hold on, who paid for this? Because the people ain't dumb. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, all right? Man, this has led to a full-on gang war, man. So we'll see how it plays out, okay? If you're watching my video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here to find out how the Mr. Terrorism situation just got a whole lot worse. He just exposed the heck out of, Destination Smokehouse. I'm
gonna do some content on that as well, man. I appreciate everybody for putting up. But one thing we got to do better is this, man. You guys did a better job at supporting the platform on Red Supreme TV 1. That was a demonetized channel, but You guys did a better job with the like button, and you guys did a better job with the cash apps and overall support. On King Supreme TV 2, excuse me, on King Supreme, we got a whole lot of hate watchers over here. I've been paying attention to the analytics. So we're going to make some adjustments based on what I see. People who had wrenches on TV1, they're not over here supporting on King Supreme, but it's all right. We'll give some new people wrenches. We're going to rock with the people that rock with us. It's all gravy. When we got 500 some people in the building, we should have at least 400 something likes. What does that tell me? We got a whole lot of hate watchers. And guess what? It's not a problem. It's not going to stop me. This channel is going to grow. We're going to get more subscribers. We're going to get more supporters. People who actually like the content will support, and that's what comes with the territory. King Supreme ain't mad about it, baby, but I got to be honest about what I see. Shout out to everybody for tapping in. Shout out to the people who did support the platform in a major way. I appreciate you all. Trust and believe I do. Make sure that you bless that like button. Make sure that you support the content. Subscribe to the channel. King Supreme. I'm up out of here, y'all. I'm gone. Peace.